That's funny. All right, what do we have in the headline? There is a lot going on. So Lamar Jackson gets the, what is it, unrestricted tag? Non-exclusive tag. Tom Brady has responded to Rich Eisen's, story. And Byron Jones, I just kind of mentioned it there as an aside, but Byron Jones is going to be released by the Dolphins.
Yeah, they're set to release Byron Jones, and they'll designate him a post-June 1st cut, and that'll save the Dolphins around $13 million.
All right. And some headaches.
Yeah. I'd be upset if he goes and plays next season.
Oh, he's going to go play. Something was up there. That, I don't, and I'm not saying it was on him. I'm not saying it was on the Dolphins. Something was up.
Because that was a secret.
Yeah, it was
an
weird.
all-pro corner
right,
that nobody knows when he's going to play.
And then you have a lot of money invested in him.
Yes, because they, what is it, $13 million against the cap now? And I think they still have 18 for this year. You invested a lot in this guy and don't even update anybody on what's wrong.
Right, something was up.
Yeah. And we've seen guys in the past get hurt and blame. You know what? And I don't know. This is just me talking because I've seen it in the past. Guys get older. They can't perform the way they used to, and now they're trying to find a reason or some scapegoat to put it on. Oh, these doctors don't know what they're doing. Bro, you're getting old.
But there are plenty of instances, too, where they got screwed over by doctors. I think O.J. McDuffie is one of them. So
the first one I was going to bring up, yes.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know who – I don't know, but something's up more than just, he was injured and didn't play. Something –
oh, no.
There's a little more tentacles in there.
And I hope they get messy because they're not attached to him anymore and reveal it.
We'll find out.
But the questions will be asked.
Yeah.
But they could have revealed it at any point this season, and they chose to play the long game.
Well,
and the Dolphins had every opportunity every Wednesday when McDaniel would speak at the media at the podium, or Tuesday from Miami Gardens. He was asked the first question, what's the status on Byron Jones? And every time he played it as, Byron's doing everything he can to try to get back. We're hoping he'll be back soon.
Well, doesn't it lead you to believe that they felt he was ready to play and he didn't? Like, that was what I always got. It was like, we're not certain. I don't know. The vibe I always got was they were saying go out there and play, and he was saying I'm not ready to play.
Yeah, I know a guy. I don't know if this is what's that called. You're not allowed to tell people's personal and medical information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, HIPAA.
I don't want to HIPAA anybody, but there was a guy I played with on the Dolphins that they had the same situation where they were like, you're healthy. We MRI'd you. We X-rayed you. There's nothing wrong with your groin. It doesn't feel right. And they would just sit, and he'd be mad in the training room. They'd be mad in the training room, and they just sat there. And he ended up leaving, going to Cleveland, do the research if you want to. But yes, they thought he was healthy, and he said, I don't feel fine. I can see that. That seems very similar to this situation.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big old dumb fella, too.
I know exactly who it is.
Yeah, you do.
The deadline in the NFL for franchise tags, 4 p.m., by the way. So we're a little less than under an hour. But, I mean, the big one just went down, Lamar Jackson.
That's the one everybody was waiting on, right?
Yeah. Maybe Daniel Jones. I saw there was a report earlier today that it's 50-50 whether Daniel Jones is going to get a big contract or whether he will be placed on the franchise tag. All right, your local headlines. The Miami Heat did win yesterday, 2-point victory over the Atlanta Hawks. So they sweep the Hawks in those two games. They'll play the Cavs now Wednesday, tomorrow, and Friday right here at Miami-Dade Arena.
Duncan Robinson played DR.
17 minutes.
17 of the best basketball minutes you've seen all season.
The whole NBA.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I watched Damian Lillard drop 71 points.
Yeah, well, buy me the 17 minutes that he looked as good as DR.
The Panthers do play tonight. They host the Las Vegas Golden Knights. They're trying to get a little streak going as well after winning over the weekend. Sergei Bobrovsky will start in net tonight for the Cats.
All right, very good.
And I had mentioned this, but I feel like it deserves a little bit more love. Isaiah Wong yesterday named ACC Player of the Year for the Miami Hurricanes men's basketball team, who play Thursday after a double bye in the ACC tourney as the number 1 overall seed. That's a noon tip-off.
Yeah, so awesome for Isaiah Wong, and they had a whole bunch of guys on that roster that were all ACC, And, Thursday at noon. So we'll be on a little bit late on Thursday.
Isaiah Wong's team, you bring in another amazing guard in Nigel Pack, and Isaiah Wong takes his game up to become the ACC Player of the Year while he has competition there. That's big time.
Yep.
That shows you what kind of guy Isaiah Wong is.
Yep.
Wow, how about this from Diana Rossini? The Atlanta Falcons will not be pursuing quarterback Lamar Jackson, per sources.
Interesting. Okay.
Ooh. I was with OG said. That Arthur Blank.
It's going to be interesting to see what the market bears. Like, who's interested, what they're willing to offer. I mean, there may be a knock going, well, wait a second. Cleveland made a mistake with Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
And Denver made a mistake with Russell Wilson. This could be the thinking, right? Do you want to make that same mistake with a guy who's been injured a lot?
Yeah.
And that's Lamar Jackson's knock, right? He's an MVP caliber quarterback, but he gets injured.
It's hard to find an MVP quarterback. And I would say, a handful of teams, 7, 8 teams that are just locked at quarterback in this league. It is what it is. They're not even thinking about when a quarterback's on the market. The Dolphins are not one of those, to be honest, with Tua. But right now, the entire NFL has a chance to get Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what just happened. That's why I love this. This is interesting.
It is.
Every team right now has to have a meeting, starting probably now because the information just hit. Hey, Lamar's available. What do you think he's worth? And that conversation is going on, and it's always in the 200 million range.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Lamar. It's wonderful for everybody. Everyone but the Ravens, honestly. It's wonderful.
Well, it could be wonderful for the Ravens because they may find out that they were right and they don't have to pay him what everyone was saying pay him right now.
But what if they were wrong and Lamar's gone for 260 or something like that?
2 first-round draft picks.
And do you feel as if that's worth a MVP quarterback? Because we've had a lot of first-round draft picks.
I'd rather have an MVP quarterback because, you go, like for me, I mean, you can go season after season. If you don't have that, then you're always looking for that. So when you have it, you have it. But you do get some return.
And to be honest, the Ravens were never based around their quarterbacks.
No.
They were winning with Trent Dilfer and things of that nature. They never – the Ravens ever had like a Hall of Fame quarterback? Never. Not as long as I can remember.
Flacco, baby.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Hall of Fame?
I think he's still on the Jets, isn't he?
When I think of Flacco, I think of when that crazy crazy airhead linebacker knocked him to sleep and he called for the tab. Kiko Alonso knocked him out. That joke put his hand up. Check, please.
It's on national TV, too. The Dolphins always seem to be getting in trouble on national TV.
The Ravens whoop their ass on TV every time.
Yeah. Not Thursday night last year, though.
Hey, there you go.